And we're here.
Oi!
Wait.
Anyway, so that's the story of... Wait, no. I'm not going to make that joke again.
I was going to make a road trip joke, but no, didn't find it in time. Anyway,
No,
hello.
That's fine. All good. Hello.
You tripped up on your joke on the road?
I did trip up on my road trip joke, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just...
Brody, don't let us stew in it. Move on, quick.
I want us to sit in that warm fart. That's what I want to do. I just want to sit in that for a little while. Anyway, yes, hello everyone. On Thursday instead of Friday. Whoa, time travel.
We fucked everything up, boys.
Yeah,
Ragnarok is
did.
upon us.
Yes, it absolutely
Said it couldn't
is.
happen.
Soon, Chris Hemsworth is going to say, "Come save the day" by destroying our planet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's how.
Same.
Spoiler alert: if you haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, that's how it ends, kind of.
If you haven't seen it, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Haven't seen that 3-4-year-old movie?
Yeah, it's pretty old now.
I thought it was 2016, wasn't it?
That's 5 years ago. Yeah, that's pretty old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
So think about it.
I said move on!
Welcome to the show. We are having a special game on a Thursday just because we all seem to have plans on Friday this week, but we wanted to get some sweet D action, so here we are.
Wanted to get the D.
Sweet D.
You gotta get into D where you can. That's what I say.
D and then more D. Get it? And then... Get it?
Yeah, I get it, because you said
I'll
D
see myself
twice.
out the doors that way. I'll walk away now.
There's 2 Ds.
So before we do get started, a quick shout out to Kevin McLeod again. I tried to spruik his work last time on the show, but then it failed miserably on my end because I hadn't cleared my internet cache. But now the music that you're hearing in the background is being provided through Roll20, and it was made by Kevin McLeod. So thank you. I love his whole entire selection of 400 at least tracks that are on Roll20. There's a lot of stuff on
that's
there.
awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, that's where the music is coming from this evening. And all my players can hear it as well, which is nice as well. So I'm not just not me here listening to some sweet tunes. Everyone can hear it. Share the love. But we should probably kick into things. We want to get this D happening. So who would like to do a little cheeky recap of what happened in our last stream?
I did it last time, so I feel somebody else should get the option.
Well, I can try unless Kelly wants to give it a shot.
Take it away, Rosie.
All right. Fair enough. So, brain works sometimes. We woke up.
Yep.
Strangely enough, had breakfast. Quill was very keen to get the crew moving, but they were a bit sluggish in the morning, as is habits of theirs.
Yeah.
Jin was up at least, but Zan was a bit more relaxed in getting up. But we eventually got everyone up and out and about. We were making plans to join the caravan to go further north, but that wasn't until the mid-afternoon, so we had some time to kill. So Quill insisted that we go check out it is a church of Morgan?
Morgana.
Morrigan. Oh,
Morrigan.
You're all boosted.
all very close.
Morgana's the location.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's a city called Morgana.
I read it earlier, and
Yeah.
that's why the thought was on my head. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
So we're going to the church of the goddess of war and something else big and scary. Anyway, went in there because we heard that there was a big, powerful cleric there, and she wasn't asked, or she had a bit of a bad local rep, and she wasn't asked to go and help save the mines. So we were kind of like, what's up with that? Well, Quill was. She was curious, so she went in to suss it. Turns out that everyone in that church is just horribly racist, and they were essentially keeping a tiefling prisoner that was not to her knowledge. She was like, I haven't left town since I was like a toddler, or I don't think she ever left town ever. And we were like, that's not right. So we invited her to our crew, and the priest, church guy, tried to give us some lip about inviting her outside of town, and Quill was all like, hey, if she does any shit, then it'll be my responsibility. And then the guy was like, oh, whatever. Okay, fine. Be that way.
Yeah.
You weirdos. Trusting a demon. And we were like, nah, fuck it. So we left with Ariel, the cleric, onto the caravan. No, important part that I just skipped.
You missed the character you've been drawing the last week.
We went to the spa to have a little R&R.
Yes, you did.
And there was a very naked dragonborn that was not reborn.
Super naked, yeah.
Alarmingly so.
Who was
Technically two
true.
very naked dragonborns.
Yes.
And yeah, we went and met him. And Troy's bringing me dinner at exactly the wrong time, but thank you.
God damn it, Troy. How dare you
Thanks.
feed her?
Thank you. Bye.
Want Rosie fed?
Yeah. You don't...
And then had a chat to him. He was very cagey, which apparently pissed Quill off. She doesn't like it when people are sus. So he wasn't being very cooperative. So we didn't find out much about what his deal was. And is it Barnabas or
Barnabas.
Bartholomew?
Barnabas.
Barnabas, definitely. Brady?
Barnabas. Yep.
Confirm?
Yep.
Deny? Yes? Good. Okay. Yeah. So we met him. He was shit. So we left. Went on the caravan, got not too far off, a couple of hours maybe, down the road. Got blocked by a tree in the way that was very... We deciphered that it was not very natural for that tree to be there. There was no sign of it falling over naturally. It just looked like it had just been yeeted there. We were like, this is weird. And then there was lots of yelling and screaming in a language that we didn't understand, and everyone kind of got on guard. And we were attacked by giants, right?
Yes, you're attacked by several very large goats.
Yes.
2 Ettins, and they were all being led by a frost giant.
A frost giant, that's right. Everyone kicked their ass in their own little special way.
Yeah.
Which was very funny and very hilarious. And you should watch it if you haven't seen it, because there was shenanigans and a half.
There was a
Jin
T-Rex.
turned into a T-Rex. Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Oh my
Jin.
Spoilers! Oh my god.
The best
Right.
form of Jin.
Ginosaurus Rex, yeah.
Genosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus
Which I haven't
Jin.
drawn
Tyrannosaurus
yet.
Rex.
I'm going to draw that now.
How fucking dare.
Oh no,
How
right?
dare you.
Why am I so
You've
foggy?
been thirsting after the naked gold dragonborn, but
You
you
shut
can't
Jin.
draw
Shut
Jin
Jin.
as a T-Rex. Jeez.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just too much glory to have on one sheet of paper.
So do it on 2 then, idiot.
True. That's big brain. Big brain action. Yeah, and then we murdered some giants, and that's about it. That's about where we left off.
Yeah,
I almost
pretty
died. Well, Quill almost died. I was fine. But
I mean,
It's
you
all
may
good.
have died if Quill died though. Like,
yeah, that's true.
at least
I would have had-
emotionally.
Yeah.
I would have had a 3-day mourning period, possibly
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Well, it's just lucky that you guys happened to pick up a healer on your way out of town.
True.
This is true.
Yes.
Trying to stop racism? Get Tila.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Rose. Yeah, that is basically where we left off the session with you guys. Just finished doing some looting. And yeah. that was basically it. So thank you. You can have an extra. So you all have 1 inspiration to start the session, but you can have 2 inspirations.
I can have Uno.
You can has inspiration cheeseburger.
Dose.
Nice.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah.
Fully
Alright.
sick.
So with that in mind, so you are, yes, standing out still in the frozen waste as the tree has just been lifted. I think Jin lifted that in
As T-Rex.
as T-Rex, lifted that out of the way, and your 2 enigmatic associates, I guess you can call them, Mitsuguri and Enna, have finished dealing with their side of the attack and have come back and joined their own part of the caravan. And the bards who were aiding you in the fight have all...
Forgot about the
Forgot about the bards playing the heavy metal polka music, yeah. And side note, if you are in the Discord, I did post the song in there, so listen to that, because that's
That's good
definitely what I pictured being played. As
It's a
that fight was
hashtag
going on.
mood.
It is a mood. It is a mood. But yeah, so the bards have collected themselves and started putting away their weapons and instruments and that sort of thing and piling back into their caravan. And you all are piling back into yours, I believe, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do while in the middle of the road or in this foresty, mountainous area.
Can I do? We've already, like, when you say looted, it means we've already searched the bodies head to toe, right? There's no further information.
I remember Zan looted the frost giant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember
Zan
if
got-
you guys looted the area though.
Yeah. I think we'll be curious as to why there's all of a sudden giants in the area. Unless maybe she'll go to the one of the local, maybe the dwarf, what's Beer Baron? Is he
Beer Baron.
around?
Yes, he is at the front in his caravan, loading up the carriage to take
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
She'll probably just on her way back look a bit confused, and she's going to say like, "So, are these people? Is this normal to be ambushed by giants?"
Well, giants have been local to the area for quite some time. In terms of why they decided to ambush us, though, I don't really know the answer to that question, I'm afraid.
So they've been known to just randomly attack people it's in their nature.
Well, I guess so. Or maybe they just really wanted a drink. The beer baron's supply can be very, very intoxicating.
They seemed pretty murderous, especially the big fella. Like he took a good chunk out of me. I don't know how well that would have gone if we weren't, with the right company.
Oh, he was definitely the ringleader of this group. I mean, Ettins are definitely violent creatures. They normally rob people on the road, sometimes they guard bridges, and then they pop out when people go across, and all sorts of things. Ettins are nasty buggers, but for them to be organised by a frost giant, that's probably the weird part.
Right. Well, let's hope that they don't make a habit of it, us having to swing our swords left, right, and center all the way to where we need to go. All right, well, thank you for the information. That's very kind of you.
That's alright. We'll be travelling, just so you know, we'll be travelling through the night. There is a farmland nearby that we might hold up shop for a little while just to get our bearings, and then we'll be making straight for Wolford. So, just want to give you a bit of a plan.
Right. Oh, that's perfect. Well, we'll make sure we stick to that. No dilly-dallying, as they say.
Alright.
Exactly as this conversation is happening, Jin's walking around kind of like a zombie with one hand. And it's just as a mage hand about 30 feet ahead, just through the air, like just as Jin does the exact same thing behind and is currently attempting to loot the area and suss the place for shit.
Are they not a T-Rex right now, or they got some
No.
back?
Nah.
That stopped. Actually, I'm going to say the other hand has Ariel's hand in it and just dragging her along, just narrating everything, just like, hey, look, and there's a tree. Have you seen a tree before? No, that's one, and that's another one, and that's a dead goat, a very big dead goat. We killed that, and then that's a rock over there. I think there's a boulder, maybe. Hey, Quildick, is that a boulder? Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ariel's somewhat reluctantly sort of being dragged around by you and just sort of being polite and nodding as you're talking to her, although you kind of get the idea that she's like, yeah, I know what a fucking tree is.
Yes, I was there for the fight. I saw you kill the goat. Yes.
Yes, but she's
just trying to fill the space and stuff.
yeah, she's still happy to follow you around. She's just sort of giving you time and like just trying to be as polite as possible right now.
Zan is definitely looting around the area.
All right.
She can.
Cool. Well, I'll get this can be investigation or perception. Up to
She
you
is
guys.
still werewolf. She's allowed to be as well. I don't know
Yeah.
if that helps.
She's a woofer.
Woofer.
Yeah, just throwing shit around like this giant werewolf just digging through all the shit.
I'm gonna make it a
Literally
perception because I'm
digging.
slightly higher in that.
Also, you can use werewolf to sniff out some treasure, so you can roll
Yeah.
with advantage.
Hell yeah. That's what I was wanting.
That was an 11 plus 6, so 17.
11 plus 6, 17.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Kelly.
I didn't even need the advantage. I got a 20, so it's 24.
Hell yeah, brother.
Nice.
Was that a nat 20?
That's 20, 24.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. So you can see that one of the frost giant did have a bit of like what looks like a coin purse in like comparison to his body, but it's actually like a little bag of loot on him. With a nat 20, well, you can't get much better than what you already did get from him. But
Yeah.
you guys get some extra something from
Hey.
the treasure. This fun. All right, cool. So, to start with, I'll get.
Yeah, cool.
All right, Kel, can you roll for me a D8?
Yes. That's a 6.
All right. And now roll a D6.
Okay. 6. 4.
4. All right. Okay. And then roll for me a. Go away. What do we want for this one? D20, please.
Okay. 16.
Kelly is legally allowed to have decent rolls now.
Yeah.
And one more
Just this
D20.
once.
Where is it? There it is. Oh my god. My voice. I need a cup of tea.
Ugh,
Well,
Need
that's
some
a crap roll.
whiskey.
5.
5.
Yes.
Mm.
There's such thing as a crap roll
You
when you're looting.
jinxed it, Frankie.
I'm
So good.
All right. So, first thing you find, I mean, it's not too interesting to you. I mean, you're probably more interested in it right now in wolf form because it is a big stick.
I'm not
so-
Cerberus. I don't chase sticks.
All right. So what you can see, it looks like it's a long wooden staff, And the end of it sort of comes around to what looks like a coiled snake's head on the end.
That's cool.
Alright. And you also find a couple of potions in there.
Ooh.
One of them, it's like a cloudy green fluid. And it smells a lot like salt. And it looks like there's like a little small jellyfish floating in it as well.
A salty, cloudy jellyfish potion.
Yep.
That's cool. Okay. So does it sound right that I have 3 potions of greater healing, or did I share them? I'm pretty sure I shared those, right? We had 1 each.
I think you did share them eventually.
Yes.
Yeah. You got all
Okay.
3 of them, and then like I think in the next session you're like, hey, you guys want some?
Like reluctantly be like, maybe I should share these, I guess.
And then you'll find another potion as well.
Yeah.
This one is rose hued. It has like
Ooh.
an effervescent fluid and contains one like constant bubble that's in it. And it looks a little bit like a heart.
Oh.
Bit cute.
Okay. Is a love potion? Love potion?
Mm.
Cool.
And then
I should test dice roll because I want to try and see my digital dice.
on top of that, we'll say that you guys also so you'll each get, I'm assuming that you want to split the monetary fines evenly on this one.
I guess.
So you all get 170 gold
Nice.
and 352 silver.
170 and what?
352 silver.
352 silver and nice.
Wait, how much gold, sorry?
170.
170.
I'll just like reluctantly give you a be like, you're fucking welcome. Like grungy wolf voice.
Blood covered hands with the
Yeah.
stomach comes off your claw and you're like, oh, fine, take it out of care.
Still some fresh blood dripping from your fangs.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
What are you looking at me like that for? Give you money.
And then Frankster.
Yes.
Can you please roll for me? With your check, can you roll a d8 for me as well?
I can, in fact, roll a d8 for you.
Oh, excellent.
That is, in fact, a thing I can do. I rolled a 6.
A 6.
Yes.
Can you re-roll that, please?
I certainly can. 2.
2. And roll for me a d20.
A d20. Okay. Big money, big money, big money. That was a 9.
9.
So not big money, but it's okay money, I guess. I'll accept that money.
Alright. And
Excuse
roll
me.
another d8 for me, please. And
Roll
plus you.
d8. I'm gonna roll the same d8 actually. Thank you.
Okay.
7.
7. Okay. And then roll a d6.
I'm gonna roll the blessed d6. Let's see how we do.
Okay.
4.
Okay. All right. So, the first thing you find within the pile that you and Zan are going through, it's another potion. The red in the potion's liquid continuously expands from a tiny bead of color to the clear liquid, and then shaking it around sort of makes it contract. So it's like this little red bubble in there that sort of spreads, but then when you shake it, it goes back into the bubble and the liquid's clear, and then when you let it rest again, it turns red again.
Okay. Hey Zan.
Yeah, yes. I mean, yes. I know I copied you.
Do you want Jin to figure out what these things are?
I don't care about these. Take him. It's like, shove them in your hands.
Oh, okay.
And mine too. Take all the potions.
Oh, so how many more potions have I taken now?
So you've taken so the one you just found.
Yeah.
The one with the little love heart bubble in it.
That's a love heart bubble.
Yeah.
It's a rose-hued bubble, heart bubble, and a cloudy jellyfish, salty-smelling potion.
Huh.
Yeah.
Jellyfish potion.
Just to figure out what they all do together.
Yep.
And then
I'm willing to bet I know what one of them do.
the other one is a strange looking wand.
Another one! Yes!
It's like a
small stick.
yeah. It's like it's got like a brass, kind of looks like a doorknob, a brass doorknob, and then it's like a, like two kind of like like a DNA spiral thing.
Yeah, helix.
Yeah, it's kind of like a wooden helix that spins up until it gets to the point of the wand where they join together.
Cool.
That's kind of fun.
Just be like, mine's bigger. Hold up the big staff that I found.
Not about the size, it's the way you use it.
No, it's about the size. I mean, it's about the size.
But also with a natural 20, Zan, you see something odd in the woods ahead of you.
Oh.
Now, obviously in the area that's around you, these little green fireflies have been illuminating the area. But you swear that you can see through the thick of the forest. There seems to be a blue light, like a whitey blue light shining through the trees.
And it doesn't look familiar to me in any way, or like it's something I've ever seen before.
No, it's a bit too far away to make any sort of detail about it. But yeah, something strange, not something you've seen before.
I'll just nudge Jin on the shoulder and be like, "Look at that!" And just point at the glowiness. Jin. Yes.
What? Yes.
The glowing.
Yeah, they're fireflies. They do that, asshole.
Okay.
With a passive perception of 16, would that it'd be enough to start realizing what Zan's on about, maybe?
Yeah.
Hey.
So when as she's
Huh?
pointed it out to you, you can see that through the trees there is this glowing cyan light.
You reckon that's maybe like a mutant firefly or what?
I don't know. Should probably investigate.
You
Oh,
know, where
Quill.
Jin comes from, we call this fuck around, find out. Would you like to do this, Zan?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Ariel. You want to check out what the weird color thingy is over there? You see it? Over there?
Yes. It is safe.
Jin does not know.
Okay.
Huh.
I'll
Hey,
be
Quildick!
disappointed if it is.
Quildick, Jin's gonna go do a thing.
We'll fuck around and finding out.
Hell yeah. Okay, Ariel,
Okay,
just stay
don't-
back. Stay
don't
back a
take-
little bit, okay? Just keep an eye, but be back so you are safe, okay?
Don't take too long. She's saying this from I'm assuming up the hill with the caravan. Don't take too long. All right.
Don't think it's so loud. Shut up, Quildick.
10 minutes and we're leaving. She doesn't know how long it's going to take. She just doesn't want them to take too long.
Nah.
Leave
okay.
without you.
Jin is actually gonna try and do something I haven't done in a while. Stealth.
Oh.
Stealth approach this shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Use the tree cover and shit like that because Jin is a stealthy motherfucker. Here we go.
All right.
12 plus 9. That's 21.
21. Nice. Okay. So you're moving relatively quietly. It is unfamiliar and very thick ground, so it is classified as difficult terrain. But you do manage to move quite fast based on your current surroundings, and fairly well hidden as well. You don't seem to be making much noise, darting back and forth between the trunks of these trees, so you seem to be moving quite quietly. Was Zan following? Sorry?
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
follow.
Alright, so Zan and Ariel, you're walking together, being a bit louder and making a bit more noise as you're walking through. But Jin, you actually kind of lose sight of Jin as they start hopping back and forth between all these trees. And after a couple minutes of walking, Jin, you're the first to see that the light is actually coming from a very strange... Icicle's probably not the right word. It's a completely square, like, cube of ice raising up from the ground.
Gonna just take a piece of copper wire out and be like, Ariel, there is a very strange cube of ice that is in front of me. This is a singular sentence. You can reply to this message. Thank you, bye. That's all one sentence. In classical Jin, everything is one fucking sentence.
And she responds back, okay, is there anything weird about it?
Yeah, it's kind of a perfect cube. It looks, is it floating?
No, it's like erupting up from the ground.
It's like jutting out of the ground. It's a bit too perfect for Jin. Jin is a little bit spooked by it. Jin very much wants to like this. Maybe come here. Maybe.
Okay.
You can provide as much as thank you.
All right, we'll come see. And she turns to you, Zan, and says, Jin says there is large ice from ground.
That's a bit odd, especially considering it's glowing, right?
Sounds strange.
You don't know anything about that?
No, I've never heard of something like this.
Is Quill within 120 feet?
No.
All right, outside then. Cool.
Alright. So, the others eventually join you and see this glowing, cloudy cube of ice erupting up from the ground.
I'm assuming everybody else is there and Jin's like just up close, just being like,
Might walk up and like gently poke it with my sword and see if anything happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Gently prod for Zans, just...
Yeah.
So you can get up and you slightly prod it with a sword, and it's like you prod it and you feel like there's this definite pushback. Like, it's not just like a simple piece of ice. Something like forces your sword away.
Jin's gonna lick it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right.
Bleh.
So,
Classic.
Not
Classic.
again.
Yeah, we're doing this again, boys.
so you get up, straight up to the ice and
Bleh.
give it a lick.
Mhm.
And as you get to the end of the lick, nothing seems to happen.
Oh.
Huh. What does it taste like?
But, well, it tastes like, your tongue's actually a little bit burnt.
Yeah. That's what happens when you lick ice.
So,
Idiot.
so this is actually, it's kind of like dry ice. Like, it's
Ah.
so...
I see.
Ah.
Is it Is it like frosting, like with like
that
steam
would
around it?
taste so shit.
Yeah, there is a bit of steam coming around it. Yeah. But as you lick it, you can you lick through the outer layer of snow and cloudy ice that surrounds this thing, and you can see something inside it.
Inside the ice?
Inside the ice.
The
Please
avatar?
don't tell Jin. Jin has to lick this more. That's bad. Ow. What?
You're a fucking idiot.
Fuck you. Ow.
Something in the ice. Ooh. I have an idea. We quill.
But yes, but
What do you
no.
do with ice?
Yes, but maybe no. What happens if big asshole in? Wait, did Frost Giant do this?
Make a perfect cube of ice? Is this
Jin is scared. Is this frozen gelatinous cube? Gelatinous cube 2.0?
no.
The gelatinous thing.
Wait.
Wait,
I don't know.
so
I'm not
there's
good at this
something
shit.
in there.
Can we
Pull
can
out,
we make
pull
it
out,
out?
pull out the wire. Hello? Can you hear Jin? We are outside the ice cube that you are in. Please respond to this message if you can hear this.
Just bear with me for a moment.
Wait, did you contact Quill? Can you tell Quill to come here?
Hey, Quill! Are you within 120 feet? Please reply to this message.
Quill, you can hear from the direction where your friends have just walked. Hey, Quill!
Quill. Reply.
Quill's gonna like sigh and
She's like,
say to the beaver,
Quill!
"I'm sorry, my children are calling me. I'll go and see what the matter is and bring them back." She's gonna wave and turn around and walk in the direction that she thinks that they went.
Jin, you get a response.
What?
Frankie, so excited.
A very sad old voice.
Oh.
You won't be able to help. Just leave me here to die.
Oh.
Hey, old dude, we have fire-breathing dragonborn. We could maybe help. Also, clerics. Cleric. Please reply to the message.
Is the breath from an ancient dragon.
Oh, I can't hear
Hey,
it.
Quill! How old is your ass?
What? She's like, can we say that I'm coming out of the bushes now? Not running,
Yeah.
just like, oh god, what fucking bullshit is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tend to shed once a year, so probably 6 to 8 months old is my ass. It's new.
That's a new ass.
So, Jin asked the wrong question, but this smartass is probably old enough, maybe. Don't know. Probably not, but hey, let's try.
Wait, are you talking to the ice cube?
Jin, who are you talking to?
You can
Where'd you get that
certainly
piece of wire?
try.
Can we say, by the way, at some point, Jin has fashioned this piece a couple wide. It looked like a very small microphone.
Yeah, all right.
What is that?
Why have you made it look like ice cream?
What? What? No, is Jin was playing around with it. It looks weird. Jin knows. Maybe slightly phallic.
Oh, that's the point.
That's exactly the point.
Single ball. Poor man's. Poor man's.
So, what have you found? Is this?
Well, they use fire breath. There's a man stuck in there. Probably. Jin thinks.
There's a man?
Yeah. He's all sad.
Yeah.
Like Quill.
What? I don't know whether to take that. All right, fine. I'll ignore that. You want me to? I mean, I can try.
He said something about an ancient dragon. He doesn't know.
I'm not an ancient dragon.
No, you're dragonborn. But maybe an old one. Does that count?
I mean, I'm old enough to drink and have a good time.
Then we'll consider that ancient enough.
But I suppose we can give it a shot, and then that way
That's
we
what
can say
Jin said.
we can try. All right. Well,
With a
stand back.
can-do attitude, yeah,
We can do.
sure, why not?
All right. Well, unless you want to get burnt, stand back.
Oh, Ariel, out of way.
Oh, okay.
She breathes fire.
Oh,
Jin wishes Jin could do that.
okay.
Kind of pops up her chest a little bit, like, yeah, I'm important. Stand back. Probably not gonna work. Give it a shot. Yeah. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, sure. Roll your fire damage.
Roll my fire.
You said roar, then it just immediately went, do the roar. They're like,
Do the roar.
Is it Shrek or something?
Do the roar.
Yeah.
Do the roar.
Isn't sure.
Yeah, that's
Do the roar.
Shrek 4.
There you go.
Forever After, I think was the name.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Where
The
is
classic.
Do the roar.
it? Oh, there it is. All right. Well, I hope I'm fitting this cube in a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Because it's getting...
It's about 5 feet by 10 feet up, so.
Oh, okay. Cool. It's getting a solid 9 points of breath damage.
Alright, so Quill, as you let out this hot jet of fire, you take a step back and you can see that the snow around the cube is completely melted away. The cube doesn't look any damaged.
Son of a bitch.
Well, made it nice and shiny at least. So at least he looks pretty.
Right.
Any other bright ideas?
We could get... I don't know. Could put him on the caravan, but maybe... Or pour him a drink. And one of those magical drinks might work. Might kill him.
You can actually see through the the cloudiness of the ice seems to have it's become less cloudy. It's more clear now. And you can see that on the inside of the ice it is a very muscular silver dragonborn
Oh.
tied to a post.
Oh.
That's inconvenience.
They sort of head down like that
Inside the ice.
inside the ice.
Damn. What is this? Is this some kind of spell?
Oh boy, you shiny boy. That did not work. Do you know what the fuck this shit is? Provide advantage, please.
I knew it wouldn't work. This magic is very ancient, powerful. A curse.
Humbly. And for a minute, Jin's just gonna cast Identify to try and suss out what the fuck this magic is, because you learn its properties, how to use it. That's an item, stuff like that. You learn whether any spells are affecting it and what they are. And if it was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Yes. So it is created by a spell. There is a spell currently affecting it. But it's a very powerful version of the spell. So you learn the name of the spell, but not exactly what level said spell is. So it is the spell Bestow Curse.
Oh, shit.
So I'm assuming that I would know what the details are about the spell, would I, from learning which spell it is? Like, a general gist of it?
Yeah, so traditionally, the spell is used from the school of necromancy. It is typically used to, like, simply sort of cause an inconvenience or just provide, like, a minor curse to a subject. For it to be working on this magnitude, where obviously you don't know too much information about it yet, but it might have been cast as part of some sort of ritual, which would have been either a very, 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 very strong individual spellcaster, or perhaps a multitude of spellcasters performing a ritual together to create kind of like a permanent version of the spell.
Huh. Jin does not like this. This seems like some big assholery.
You know, the spell normally lasts when it's cast at its standard level of power for 1 minute.
Huh.
So, are you finding what? Why are you? Have you found anything else, Jin? Or are you just dancing around?
Is like a curse, but this kind of curse normally just like it's only a short curse, and it's kind of just like a douche move, you know, like, oops, haha, you have curse of pants fall down, fuck you. But this is not curse of pants fall down, no. This is like permanent, fuck you, stay here, can't die maybe, because he's not dead, he's in there.
Yeah, well, what is that? Is that a pole behind him? It looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
Some sort of punishment, maybe?
It looks a bit like it.
Definitely piss somebody off.
Yes.
How big did you say it was? 10 feet up?
The cube itself is 10 feet up. Yeah.
10 feet up. Well, I mean, my only thought is try and put his cage on one of the caravans and take him to Wolford, but I don't know if any of us can be. I don't know how deep this cage goes. Maybe it goes into the ground. We might not be able to take him with us.
Also, maybe if he's like cursed and the curse is this location, then maybe the curse is like, oh, not happening, motherfucker. Because that could be a thing. Curses kind of suck by the seam of things. Man, this smells so good. She knows so many things now. Huh?
Yes, it is very. Well, you know what we don't know, Jin.
What don't we know?
You might be able to help us out. We don't know his name.
Hey, his name is Jin. What is your name? You're gonna reply to this message. I love how we're trying to get him out. We know nothing.
I feel like we don't have any way to get him out.
Yeah, we don't.
Maybe not right now. No.
So you hear a response to your message. Yeah.
Calthastoth.
Ooh. Calthistos?
Calthastoth, yeah.
Calthistoth. I'm assuming that wait, no, that's not how you spell it.
Spell it however you want. It's D&D.
True. D&D. Calthistoth, would you happen to know if this curse is bound to this particular location or just yourselves to end that poll? Please respond.
Just getting sick of your shit.
They tied me up here long ago. The stump I'm tied to is bound to this location. The manacles stop my magic, and the curse holds me here.
Okay, so stump is tied to location, so maybe we could possibly dig it out, maybe, but maybe not. Manacles stop him from using magic. He is magic man's like Jin. Curse is bad as fuck. Apparently he's been here a long time. Do not know how long.
Well, perhaps we should just, I don't know, find out more about what happened. Do you know who tied him up?
I'll just convey that across. Within a single sentence.
I love these three-way conversations.
If it's Jin can do it, you know.
A very ancient hag who used to call these mountains her home. Her name was Sphila Ravion, also known as the Blight Witch.
Ravion.
Can we assume that Jin's translating, or are you keeping?
Oh,
Yeah. However, it's not Sphila Ravion. Jin portrays it as Sphila Ravioli.
Ravioli?
Yeah.
Seal ravioli, that's evil.
No, so Sphila Ravion's what Jin says first time, but then every time after that's ravioli.
Ravioli?
Yeah.
Alright, deal.
Also known as like a blight witch. Sounds like a bit of a bitch, really.
That kind of, I don't know, it sounds like it would be...
Blight witch, bitch.
Right, well, perhaps we should just, I don't know, try to find something to break it, I guess, and keep him here. Feels easier that way, and I suppose that he's expecting us to do that, so maybe we'll do what he expects for now. Do some research and come back.
Hey, Ariel.
Yes?
You wouldn't happen to know, like, anybody, well, anything about, like, countering curses, or maybe, like, Jin does not understand how the whole god thing works. Jin's kind of, like, never really done that, so Jin does not know. Do you get a vibe or something? Because you're, I don't know, blessed. Jin is sorry. Jin does not mean to make it sound bad.
No, it's fine. Sometimes I feel the presence of my goddess. Sometimes I do not. All I know is that I can do things because apparently she has blessed me. For why I do not know. But I do know I've heard stories of powerful clerics or spellcasters who can remove curses. I cannot, but...
It's okay. Jin is just wondering. can you tell if he's maybe really a good guy or not? Jin is like starting to maybe think that it would be smart to double check. Can any of us tell that?
I can, as a paladin.
Oh, Quill, you do it.
Can I vibe check?
Quill, lazy ass.
Yeah,
Up to.
you can do a vibe. Yeah.
I'll vibe check.
Vibe check, how's he vibing, boys?
With a spell, or you're trying to insight check him?
No, it's a paladin thing. Channel, not divinity. Divine sense. I can do it 3 times per long rest.
Okay, so what does it do?
As an action, I can detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. I can use this feature 3 times per long rest.
You literally never use it.
You vibe check, and yes, he is of good alignment.
Good
Also-
alignment.
Lawful
But
good.
Jin wouldn't know that, so.
Lawful good.
Lawful good.
Oh, okay.
He's silver.
You can't tell he's nice. Yeah.
Told this.
Cool gets like really somber for a second. She goes, no, he definitely doesn't deserve to have this happen to him.
Jin didn't think so. Jin just wanted to be sure because, you know, the last guy. We don't talk about the last guy, though. Fuck that guy.
Alright, well,
Okay,
look,
count this thought. Hi, Jin is back. Okay, so Jin is knowing that Jin is being very annoying, but Jin will be going to Wolford very soon. Do you know where Wolford is? Please reply.
Yes, I know Wolford.
Okay, so Jin will be going there very soon with this big caravan of people and stuff and things like that. Jin is trying to learn some magic and stuff and also other things. We have shit to do as well. But Jin wants to help you. So, what if we get somebody from Wolford? Spells recast? Okay, so if we get somebody from Wolford and then maybe we can help you, do you think that will work? Maybe. You can reply in this message.
Maybe. I don't know how long it's been. But maybe the wizards of the house might be able to help.
Out of curiosity, what was the last major event that you remember?
It's been a while. I remember there are these very strange dwarves who had just started making their way onto the surface. Said something about their homes being invaded or collapsed. They kept worried that they were going to fall into the sky.
Oh. Jin thinks maybe Jin knows a little bit about that event, a little bit. But Jin will find out more and try to get timeline for you.
Why don't you just ask him what year he's born?
true. Ask him what year he's born and how old he is. Then we can math it out.
Alright, I can ask that as well, I guess.
Take all the fun out of it.
Age, sex, location, let's go, boys.
I'm male.
Are you single?
Single,
Asking for a
really
friend?
I am by myself, if that's what you mean. And, in terms of when I was born, I'm not quite sure how to answer that question. Dragons and humanoids seem to measure time differently.
Hang on, wait. Are you a dragon or dragonborn?
Well, I was born a dragon, if that's what you mean.
So, like, do you get much, much bigger?
In my true form, I am much bigger, but I find that people find it somewhat intimidating.
That moon is red as fuck! Hey guys, he gets bigger! Wait. No, wait, Jin will not say that. That is mean.
What do you mean
Jin
bigger?
was going to make a dick joke. Jin is sorry.
No, you don't make dick jokes about dragons, Jin. You're kidding me.
Jin?
Especially make dick jokes about dragons, to be honest.
Oh my God. Well, this just went from bad to worse in my books.
Listen, Kalthustot, Jin likes you. You're pretty cool seeming. You're okay with Jin almost making dick joke. We will attempt to try and help you get out. Jin thinks you have been locked up long time. Sorry about that.
Thank you. I guess I'll keep waiting.
Aww. Jin wants to try maybe one thing to see if we can move you maybe. Might not work,
Okay.
but we can try. Can't we?
Okay.
Hey, Ariel.
Yes.
Question. You remember how you made Jin into big Ginosaurus Rex?
Yes.
Would you be able to do that again? Jin wants to see if maybe Jin can pick him up from the with the post and stuff, and we can maybe bring him with us to Wolford to help him. Maybe.
I cannot cast that again. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. No, it's okay. Jin understands. Sometimes it just is like.
Yes,
Heavy is the ice.
I'm very drained after that fight.
Jin is sorry. He's okay. He's gonna pat Ariel's hand.
Oh,
Damn. Jin was kind of hoping.
She's some good old manpower. Why don't we just pick it up?
You do it, Zane. Jin has like, if you were to put it on the scale of like, let's say from like 1 to 20, Jin has like maybe a 9 on the strength kind of level. Look at these little arms. Jin is skinny in the arms, built for stab and magic and flipping people off.
And what about Quill and I?
we could try, except we need to find a way to get it, up the hill back to the caravan. I really don't want to be crushed by a poor ancient silver dragon's cage. Right after, surviving a giant attack. Seems a bit anticlimactic end to my...
Hello, Kalthustot. So, the original plan that Jin was going to try is not possible right now, but we're still going to try.
Okay. I think I remember the name of a wizard. Someone I met in my travels one time. I believe he was one of the wizards of the house up in Wolford. A man by the name of Mobius.
He won't know how to...
Mobius, is that
breathe?
right?
what you're saying?
Mobius, yes, he might
I think so.
might be able to help.
Okay, Jin will try and find these mains. Was these mains human?
I think so.
You think so?
Jin is worried maybe it's been too long then. We will see. Try and find Mobius.
I've seen many moons since I've been here. But I've lost count. Maybe Mobius can help.
Okay, we will find out. Do we have a general idea of where this place is on the map?
Of where Wolford is.
Where we currently are ish. Like a general sort of kind of ish idea.
Oh, I mean, you have a vague idea, yeah.
A vague idea of the location at the very least.
Yeah.
And it's on that same path that was from Bleakwallow, right?
Yeah, it's a single road. It's outside of town. And,
Alright, so it's kind of
Yeah.
probably pretty easy to track back to.
And you know that there's
Cool.
a very large, out-of-place dead tree on the side of the road, so...
Mm.
Yeah.
I'd say that Quill's also taking notes in her journal. This is a pretty big deal in her book. You know, like taking a look around, like making notes about the land sites and just trying to remember, keeping track of where we are now. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Let's
Cool
say,
beans.
come back to you later thing.
Cool. Alright.
Jin feels bad that Jin can't do anything yet about this.
Ariel feels bad too.
Oh, he's okay.
Ariel's
Just grabs Ariel's hand and just like gives it another little pat, and then he just kind of keeps holding onto it.
Oh, okay. Alright, and do you guys make your way back to the caravan now?
Yeah.
Quill will turn to Zan and just be like, "Oh, Ariel just spoke in third person. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was very cute, Zan. I enjoyed that.
Cute? What? What do you mean? What?
Oh,
Is this-
they're friends. Well, you know, we're all friends, but I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, you can keep enjoying that, I guess, weirdo.
Alright, so you make your way back to the caravan. Load up. Everyone seems ready to go. And you start following the road again. Now you do have, before the caravan will make stop at the farm, or the farmlands that the Beer Baron mentioned, it is going to be about about 16 hours.
What?
16 hours of
stop, or
16 hours of travel, yeah.
Is that non-stop? Or is that like, we take breaks?
Yeah, they're going to be pretty much riding through the night.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, and through most of the day as well. But like, they're taking shifts, like the various various bards and that sort of thing, and different traveling companions that are on this journey are sort of taking turns, swapping, you know, taking the reins and then that sort of thing. But essentially, you guys have got time for a long rest, but also about 8 hours of downtime as well, if there's anything you'd like to do in particular with that time.
Nice.
Potions. So on.
Yeah, in that case, I reckon.
And the staff.
Identify. I'm probably going to be spending my time like using the identify. I've got 3 spell slots, and then having a rest, and then using my identify,
Yeah.
having a rest.
All right. So, what have we got here?
What have we got here?
What have we got here?
We got
then?
here.
What have we got here then?
Hey.
Well, how we
Oh,
all
cut
just
me
immediately
geezer.
went gremlin.
All right. So, I can't remember. So you've already identified. Did you identify the last one that you had? I can't remember.
Can do
And
my sword as well.
is Zan? It's the boots that Zan got, not the winter boots. The other
The
boots.
wing ones.
Winged boots. Yes.
No, I'm gonna
Um,
put those on the table too. But like, I found these.
Alright, so we
didn't
have
tell
the
you that.
Amulet of Health, the Giant Slaying Arrow, the Amulet of the Drunkard. We have, those are my scrolls. The wand was not.
Okay.
It was just well crafted.
All right.
So I'll put that in the list of things as well. We do, however, have the belt of frustrate strength. That one's already been identified.
Yes. Yeah. And Zan is currently wearing that
Yep.
with that big dick energy of strength
Okay, brother.
23.
Anyway.
I've got a big belt, an adamantium breastplate. I've got fluffy boots. Like, this is a look.
Hell yeah, brother.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very wintry look. Damn it, I forgot you had that. You should...
What? What? So gonna have what?
You had the max strength thing. Could have tried to lift it. Oh well, rip.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I've got like so much strength.
Your lifting capacity is 420 pounds right now.
Is that how does that work out? Is that what the belt does?
So if you go to your character sheet,
Yeah.
put 20. I just realized.
oh, 20! Yeah. So if you go to your character sheet thing down, yep. And you go to the equipment page.
That's just under 200 kgs, by the way, for real people speak.
Wait, oh yeah, encumbrance carrying capacity? Is that it push, drag, or lift?
Oh yeah. Yeah, oh there you go, sorry.
Does it calculate that on your strength?
So yeah, sorry, I got that wrong. Yeah, so push, drag, or lift
lift?
690 pounds.
Fucking hell!
Wait,
I'm a
690? Hang on a minute. That's even more.
beast. Wait, what is that in kilos?
I'm grabbing that for you
What?
now.
312 kilos. I could just like grab like both of you guys, chuck on my shoulder, and just keep walking and no worries. Like,
Absolutely.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
You
You're not even
could
breaking a
pile
sweat.
up like Ariel, Jin,
Jin, Quill.
and Quill in one hand while drinking from an adamantium tankard and be fine.
Just be deadlifting them the whole time, just like breaking into squats and stuff like that. You know,
Oh,
keep that thigh gang going.
badass.
Zan's gonna have to start training with like a meteorite in order to build muscle right now.
In order to get
Maybe I
strong.
take the belt off to do that.
Yeah,
Good.
so there you go.
That's sick. All right. Good to know.
All right. So let's get to identifying those. So yes, we've already done the amulets and the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
And the arrow.
Yeah, and the arrow. So that's all been sorted out. I think you got all your scrolls as well sorted out.
Mm-hmm.
3 potions of greater healing. We already know about that one, so that's all
Mhm.
good. There was another potion that you got down the tunnels.
I believe there was, and I'm struggling to remember what it was.
It's all right. I can identify them all for you now, so you can discuss amongst yourselves who wants to assign them each to their character sheets and that sort of thing.
Oh, potion of animal friendship.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Already got that one?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So the first wand that you found way back when is a wand of the War Mage.
Ooh.
Wand of the War Mage +1.
Okay.
So basically means that the DCs for your spells and your spell attack rolls have a +1 bonus to them.
Huh.
Yeah.
So spells.
Well, that's some mean words that have been thrown around by. Not sure who this passive cloud guy is. But
Yes.
he's just come online to say that Kelly's shit.
Well,
True. Fair.
you,
Understandable.
Troy.
Troy, you've been called out. You've been made. Cheese it.
Quick, run.
Yes, so Wand of the War Mage +1.
Mhm.
Funny enough, the boots with the wings on them are a pair of winged boots.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who would've guessed?
When that's identified,
Who'd have thunk?
Jin's gonna be like, oh, Zane, and hold them up and be like, they're winged boots, asshole.
I never would have guessed.
Sweet. We could have figured that one out, Jin.
So winged boots allow the wearer to fly.
So, I mean, Jin means like, if you could not already guess, you can fly with these things on.
I definitely would have guessed that. Yes, thank you.
Question. Can Jin have these? Because
Yes.
Jin has many, many long distance attacks. Think about it, okay? Jin becomes an AC 130. Attacking from above. And anywhere.
All these things you mentioned that aren't. You have a very wild imagination. What's an AC 20?
130.
I wonder sometimes.
AC 130 above. Yes. Thank you, then.
Yeah, I wouldn't fly. Flying is for wusses. I would like to fly up close and personal.
Just as long as you don't do anything reckless in those boots.
Jin promises Jin will attack only the assholes with these boots.
Okay, well,
Jin will not dive bomb with the boots unless Jin has to dive bomb with the boots. Oh,
sounds good. With great power comes great responsibility.
question.
I've read.
How much effort would it take for me to get proficiency so I can full on Palpatine spin around at people with the boots?
That laugh. The amount of
Casting lightning bolt as you.
Like some
God.
form of something.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably get you to roll an acrobatics check.
If I train, if I like consistently be doing the thing in the downtime, can I get good at it, you reckon?
Probably over some more downtime, but yeah.
Of course.
Maybe-
No, I know.
maybe-
I think I have to
maybe take
attune
some
to this
damage
anyway,
first.
so.
But yes, you could eventually become proficient in Palpatine spin.
Hell yes, proficient in Palpatine spin. I'll put that down as one of the things that Jim wants at some point.
Power!
Unlimited power!
Okay. The staff that Zan just found, the wooden staff that coils up into the snake's head, is a staff of the adder.
What does that do?
So, staff of the adder. I don't think no, it unfortunately cannot be used by any of you.
Oh.
Gets to be a monk, I'm guessing.
Basically, you have to be a cleric, a druid, or a warlock, and you can use a bonus action to speak the command word into the staff, and the head of that staff becomes an actual animated poisonous snake for 1 minute.
Oh, that's cool.
Huh. Ariel would be better at this one, but like, you say the magic word and then it becomes a snake.
Oh,
It's kind of cool.
okay. You can see that she tries to use it. Tries to activate it. No. I can't get it to work.
Oh.
It's okay.
Maybe we just sell it.
Well, yeah.
Maybe we can sell it.
Which implies that she's not a cleric, a druid, or a warlock.
Aw.
Who's she?
Lord.
Maybe.
I thought it was like another alignment thing.
No, that doesn't require any specific alignment.
Like only bad bitches can use it or something. No.
No. But just going to leave that little bit of information there as I move on.
Angle that carrot.
Boy, you're fucking with me.
the potion with the jellyfish in it is a potion of water breathing.
Knew it.
Nice.
Makes sense.
The rose-coloured one with the little floating heart bubble in it is
It's what we think it is.
a filter of love. Yeah.
Yep.
The one with the red liquid that when you shake it turns clear and then becomes red again. It is a potion of growth. No jokes. And the,
Hey, look, it's Viagra!
yeah, there it is. And then the last thing, the wand that looks like has the doorknob on the end, is a wand of secrets.
Oh.
Secrets! I like a good secret. What does that do?
Yeah, what's it do?
Wand of Secrets has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges. And if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points to the nearest one to you. And then it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Oh, I thought it meant like...
Hence the doorknob on the end, because it helps find secret doors.
I mean, that could be useful. I don't think we should sell that one.
Huh. It's like a secret water diviner, but with no water. It's a secret diviner. Kinda cool. And the potion of growth, is that like just a temporary thing, or you just like drink it and now you're 8 feet tall, or?
So when you drink this potion, oh God, you gain the enlarge effect from the enlarge/reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration is required.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
That could be very good in a pinch.
Could be pretty good in pinch.
Gin, imagine! T-Rex gin, and then enlarge.
That,
I'm not sure if
Mega
that
T-Rex
technically
gin.
would work, yeah.
Oh boy.
The target size is doubled in all dimensions.
It doesn't, out of character, it doesn't cap at large creature or something?
Nope.
Nope.
So effectively, if we become best friends with like something the size of a Tarask and we get it to have some of this shit, we have a double-sized Tarask.
Yeah.
Like that immediately beats all the other ones, right?
Yeah,
That's how that works, right?
double
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we use it. Oh, imagine ancient silver dragon, double the size. Imagine that in a pinch. Things could go to 0 to 100 real fast.
What if we get a god? It is already probably pretty good. Hey, yo. Hey, hi. His name is Jean. Hi. Hit Jean up.
There are
Just shaking the bottle.
several hundred gods, Jen. I think you have to try harder than that.
Anything?
No.
Jin feels a tingle under the. Nope, just a sneeze. Wasn't a god.
Yes, the filter of love. After drinking the filter, the target becomes charmed by whoever was the one that gave them the potion. That lasts for 10 minutes.
Nice.
Very cool.
And then if the creature is of a species or gender that you are normally attracted to, then they become your true love while charmed for 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes
10
of your true
minutes.
love.
Yeah.
That's 10 minutes?
Yeah. Best 10 minutes ever.
That's almost cruel.
Yeah.
10 minutes. It's one of those things where, like, afterwards they absolutely hate your guts. Well,
No, the charm effect just wears off.
okay.
And they're just like, what? So,
I mean, like, oh, I'm into that. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
yeah, for sure. I mean, if you've already got someone that you're like, I kind of like this person, let's maybe pop this and be like, hey, have a wild 10 minutes, and then, yeah, you're good.
And then be done.
And be done.
And it'd be sad that you'll never get that same 10-minute high ever again.
Yeah.
Aww.
But yes, anyway. Yeah, so that's what Filter of Love does. And then the water breathing one, I think that's fairly obvious what that does.
No, please continue. No, I'm kidding. What's the speed, by the way, on the winged boots?
Making me look shit up.
Imagine the
Rude.
DM having to look all stuff up.
I mean, if it's
for
something
us.
that I can grab off of the equipment thing, then no worries.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's on D&D Beyond. You can add
Nice,
it to
nice,
your
nice.
character sheet. Yeah.
boys, it's under D&D Beyond.
Yeah, well, technically,
Alright.
all the stuff they just gave you the name of, you can just add to your inventory in D&D.
Hey,
Ah.
winged boots. Oh, undersized item. Add that shit.
Yeah. So you can use the boots to fly to up to 4 hours, so you can do that all at once or in several shorter flights, each one using a minimum of 1 minute the duration. If you are flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land. So you slowly land if you're mid-air when they wear off. The boots regain 2 hours of flying capacity for every 12 hours they are not in use.
Fair enough. Requires attunement. Thought so.
Yes.
Understandable.
And then let's go into the war mage. I'm just gonna be adding my stuff to my meme team.
During
Alright.
during the identified party,
Yeah.
should we try the sword? See if that gets anything.
I mean, willing
No?
to? I'm willing to if you are.
Give
Yeah.
it- Give it a shot. We ain't got diddly shit at the
Diddly-
moment.
Diddly squitch. Yeah. Alright. So. Quill's mysterious sword that you found in the middle of the blizzard.
Apparently is a omen of the apocalypse.
So, you find out, Jin, that its name, yes, is Scale of the Ancient Protector. It provides a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. It deals an additional 1d4 radiant damage against aberrations, monstrosities, and undead creatures.
How much is that, sorry? Additional.
1d4 radiant damage against aberrations, monstrosity, and undead. Aside from that, the only other thing you can sense about this weapon is it's not at its full potential.
Huh.
So, did you find out who it belongs to?
Well, these identified things don't tell me that sort of thing isn't a real fact. Because if Jin was to stab you and kill you and then take sword, it's Jin's sword now. So that's subjective. And subjective
that's
is not
true.
what magic is all about. Adjusts glasses that Jin totally has. Now, this is called the Scale of the Ancient Protector.
Mm-hmm.
You can do like you're better at hitting things and it's a little bit sharper than a normal sword Jin thinks. Also aberrations, monstrosities, and they should be dead but not dead.
Should be dead.
Don't like it. Yeah. It's kind of magical because it has like radiant magic damage, I guess. Jin guesses. I keep saying I, and I'm really pissing myself off with it because I'm trying to third person everything, but fucking it's hard.
It's hard to break that habit.
I think you just got to start speaking like that in everyday life. It'll help.
You're
you
right,
say-
you're right, you're right.
Method
It's
actor.
it's also like not at its full potential. Is kind of what the vibe check Jin is getting of this one. She doesn't
Sounds
know
like what
how
my
to
father
make
used to
it.
tell me.
Oh,
What?
question.
Yes.
Did your father go out and get milk and not come back?
No, well, No, he was a good man. He was just very strict.
Okay. Fair enough then. But yeah. He doesn't know what to do to make it like better or full of potential.
I guess we just keep hitting things that need to be hit with it until it decides that that's enough.
He doesn't know if it works that way, but hey, can do attitude. It's Jin's thing today.
Exactly.
Jin will hate it tomorrow, no doubt.
If we can do, we can do.
That is not what Jin ever said. It's what you said, Goldick, but okay.
That's what you said, and that's what inspired me to say it. So it's your saying. I'm sticking by that.
Jin hates it already.
All right.
Oh, okay.
And is Zan or Quill doing anything else in particular during the 8 hours?
Nah.
No.
Napping.
Napping.
Sussing out any potential faith in or undead leads other than that, napping.
Jesus.
So as you
Quill wants to go.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Quill wants to go to the bards and try and get a few musical lessons. She's intrigued.
Okay. So you go to
Learn how to.
the bards, and you can see that Harry Holden and the Horns are in the bard caravan, and joined with them is also the member of the dwarven gentleman who played them rockin' tunes for you guys last night while you were fighting.
Pog.
What was it? An amplifier and a guitar or something?
Yeah, basically it was playing like a distorted electric lute.
Was anyone in that crew attuned with a pan flute or some sort of nice Celtic whistle?
Not these guys, no. I mean, there is there's more of string instruments like lutes and dulcimers, and a couple percussionists and that sort of thing, but yeah, no real flutists.
No flutists? Oh, you'll have to do it for now. That's my true calling, obviously. Is a pan flute. From back home, you know. The bards back where I came from, they'd sit in the garden and right next to a nice little bubbling brook, you know, water flowing through it, and they'd play their pan flutes. It's very calming. It's a good sense of home, you know, that flute sound to me. I mean, your stuff's good too. Don't get me wrong, but I could really go for a nice flute.
Were you talking to the dwarf man, or?
Yeah, I'll talk to the dwarf man. I'll start the conversation by asking about like the how the crystal works, and you know, he's very good and he's very inspiring. It's very good high octane, but then she leads into but she's used to music being calming and soothing.
Not for me. I like my music to be loud and hurt ears.
Haha. Some music I like too. Hey.
Right on.
Hey, Jin's ears don't hurt enough.
Do you want me to play some tunes for you?
Yeah.
He gets out the crystal, slams it down, starts tuning up. Meow, meow, meow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then like a full stacker amp plugged into an electric guitar in a very small room just starts riffing out on the lute.
Oh damn.
In a small,
yes.
like super acoustic room. So
Yeah.
it just bounces like the bathroom.
Yeah.
She goes, no, that's not what I meant at all. Oh god.
And after a solid 10-minute guitar solo, he's like,
Yes. That kind of music's not bad either. Just not for me.
What?
What? Oh,
She
you
needs to
finished
learn
now.
to lip read.
Talk to me. No, well, maybe you can show me some basics. Like maybe can you write music down? Or is it something that you just feel?
Doesn't sound so good if you write it down.
Right, I see what you mean. Maybe teach me some basic sort of chords.
Okay. And he throws you a spare lute.
Go on, go.
Like, this one's G, I think. And
You think?
he starts trying to teach you. Can you roll a performance check, please?
Sure. Performance.
Yeah.
I'll just use this. Oh, bang. Hey, 21.
21.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, surprisingly, for a not so great teacher, you start to pick up some chords.
Nice.
You learn some very basics of the lute, like just basically hand positioning. A couple of you learn like G, C, A minor, and E.
Just smoke on the water.
Yeah. Let's Smoke on the Water and Iron Man and Good Riddance by Green Day and no, you got some basics down. Yeah.
Just like the loot version of oh my god, Black Parade. Just immediately everyone just goes full emo for a moment.
I was thinking more like, I've got it on Cool's playlist, is Dragon Force. Through the Fire and Flame.
I don't think you're that good yet, but
yeah, but you know the bare basics, and he even says to you that you can keep the loot. He doesn't use it anymore anyway. So you're not proficient with the loot yet, but you know if you keep at it, you'll probably pick it up.
Yeah. Well, this will be good to pass the time while we're traveling. So thank you very much, kind sir.
You're welcome.
As she walks past, and Jin and Zan just like, I traded for that pan flute.
Oh,
do I have a pan flute?
No, when I find one, I'll trade it. Try to.
Oh. It's a bit of a dick move.
He said it was spare. No, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I'll grow attached.
Just keep trying.
So after the 8 hours of travel, so you had your long rest and then 8 hours of travel, you eventually pull up to the farmlands that the beer baron was speaking of. Everyone gets out of their caravans and gets out, stretches the old bones and twists and that sort of thing. And as you look around, you can see that you're actually in a farmland that looks like it's pretty much populated by tabaxi, the catfolk.
the cats.
And they all seem to be like tending to their crops and that sort of thing. There's quite a lot of livestock running around the place as well. There's a really old, brilliant stone farmhouse that's been built into the side of this sheer cliff face. And then a few barns around the place and that sort of thing. You can see that the tabaxi sort of seem like give you friendly nods and that sort of thing as you make your way out. Would you like to go do anything on this stopover, or?
Jin's gonna try and see how well they can imitate a tabaxi. Just see if they can be cat. See how we do.
Okay. Sure. Let's do a performance check.
Performance check, you say?
Yeah.
That's a 14 plus 3, so a 17.
17.
Nice.
Yeah. Considering it's your first time, I'm assuming, attempting to be a tabaxi, you pretty much nail it. It's almost spot on. Except every now and then this forked lizard tongue comes in and out.
Do you like how Jin made tabaxi better? Blah, blah.
Ugh.
Hey, Ariel. Quildick and Zan don't like it when Jin turns tongue into a tentacle. Jin does it to piss them off. They don't like that.
Well, I can't say that I'm gonna get used to you turning into different people all the time, either.
Oh, Jin just does it mostly to get better at it because, well, as much as Jin can do it naturally, it's hard being other people and making it look right. Unless there's a lot of effort put into it. That's why when Jin makes other like people and stuff like a look that Jin incorporates when Jin can speak words. This tongue is very weird. Yeah, it takes a few days, weeks, sometimes even months to like get into the persona we call it. It's weird. Some changelings have like a shared persona. They all pretend to be the same person, which is kind of weird to Jin, but like Jin understands why. Sort of.
I think it's fascinating to understand and hear about how other people's are. So it might be strange, but it is still unique.
Huh. You think it's unique?
Well, I don't know. I only know what I know from stories and from what I've seen in my life, which is not much, but it sounds fascinating.
Huh.
But you like to pull pranks on your friends?
Yeah, sometimes. It's just fun to keep them on their toes, so to speak, and you know, sometimes Zan's just a bit of an asshole, and it gets a little bit on Quill's nerves. Probably, it helps, you know, make people de-stress, and sometimes Zan just needs to get anger out on something, and Jin is that something, and Jin is fine with it. Jin does not care. Zan. Silly Zan.
Okay.
I hear in this conversation you talk behind my back.
Oh, fucking! I'm assuming that Ariel and Jin are just like kind of strolling around this weird-looking tabaxi person, just
Okay.
you know,
Alright. I'm just like
morphs back into Jin.
I sneeze because like someone's talking about me.
I have fun prank we could pull on Zan.
Oh, Jin is liking this. What is this plan?
And let's see if this works.
Okay.
And she grabs her staff from her back and then holds it and then reaches out a hand. Zan, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes. Wisdom. 18.
18.
Fuck!
Oh, it did not work.
What were you trying to do?
I was going to turn her into sheep.
Ah.
And then Zan, as you're about to like yawn or sneeze or something, you just hear a come out of your mouth. You cough it away and not exactly sure where it came from.
Gotta lay off the lamb chops.
I'm sorry that prank did not work.
It's okay. Would you like to see maybe another possible prank we could do on Zan?
Okay.
You guys messed me.
Okay, it's gonna be two things here. How far away is Zan right now?
She's about 50 feet away.
About 50 feet away? Absolutely perfect. Okay, so this is a 60-foot spell. It's up to no larger than a 15-foot cube. It's Silent Image in particular. I'm going to make a ghost-like creature appear behind Zan. And then just bring up the little microphone, just kind of cover them out and be like,
Yeah.
And you,
What'd you say? Fuck you.
No,
Who said
Behind you.
Behind
I'm
you.
behind you.
And then you can see that Ariel actually holds onto her staff and focuses on Zan for a moment. And Zan, you hear these incredibly intimidating, dark, ominous whispers, and you hear behind you. As you turn around and you see this ghostly spectre behind you.
Can I just say that, like, this is your guys' fault?
Well, did you perceive it though? Is the question.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've definitely heard it.
I believe it's an intelligence.
For
Saving?
silent image. It's an intelligence investigation check, yeah,
Yeah.
against the spell DC, which is silent image, silent image, silent image. Where's my spell DC?
Technically, I have advantage against faith in your undead. So, like, but I guess it isn't technically, but it looks like it. So would I not know that it is
Oh, I'll
not
say
real?
you get advantage, but it'll be an investigation check still to see, just to be able to tell. Basically, I'm assuming Jen has probably pulled some stuff like this on you before.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So-
I got a 19.
19. Yes.
Yeah, I think my spell DC is 13 at this stage because that's the only save DC I've got showing anywhere. Yeah, it is. It's 13.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
So
there sipping a cup of tea, and I'm just like, fuck you, Jen.
Wait, do you just like yell, fuck you, Jin?
No, I just say it quietly. I'm done with your shit. I hold the finger up, and I'll just swat it away. I swat away the silent image. Just like, no, you think that's nothing. You know nothing of the horrors I've seen. She's being edgy. Let her be edgy.
Ah! He's an asshole!
I was helping. I was making this strange whispering noise appear and hear you.
Hey, Jin can do this like 2 more times. Oh, no, let's not harass the normal people.
Hold on. We
Let's find more people but assholes and then we harass them.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
So cool with this, yes!
Jen's just fallen in love.
And she's like, oh, but I can actually my strange whispers. I can do more, but we can use that like this, and then you hear this really loud raven's call, like right in your ear.
Meh.
Yeah.
Ha!
I can make other things.
a quill underneath your feet, you feel this, like the ground is tremoring,
Hmm.
and it
That's-
just passes after like 30 seconds.
Yeah, she could like holds. So she's sitting down, like having a smoothie or something. And she goes, "What? Is that more giants?" Looks around for a bit, waits for it to pass.
This is fun.
Yeah, Jin is liking this. This is fun. Come on, let's go see what else is in this farm. Maybe we can find, like, weird sheep or something.
Okay. Does Silent Quill want to help us find weird sheep?
Hey, Zan, Quill,
Hmm,
wanna
what?
hang out and maybe, like, see if weird sheep are around so we can laugh at the weird sheep?
I wouldn't mind stretching my legs.
Okay.
Yeah. Go see what's around the place.
Okay, all right.
I am looking for weird sheep.
Looking for weird shit.
Anything weird, really.
Anything weird?
Anything
Alright.
weird, yeah.
Cool.
But-
Roll a perception check.
Perception, something I'm good at. Hopefully we roll well. Natural 20 plus 6, boys.
Bam.
I was like, what the fuck is that? It's yeet, because it's my fuck yeet dice.
You
Fuck
fucky.
means natural 1. Natural 20 is yeet. Hell yeah, brothers.
Awesome. Well, in that
I am no
case, so you do sort of walk around the grounds for a while, There's nothing really too out of question apart from it's a bunch of cats running a farm.
That's a bit weird.
You do see that the very top, the entire top story of this farmhouse, all the blinds are shut. Everywhere else, like there's the blinds pulled apart, so like the last bits of the sunlight of the day, because it's approaching sunset now. Yeah, the last bits of sunlight are sort of coming through in various windows in this house, but the entire top level of this farmhouse, all the blinds are drawn.
Huh.
Suspicious.
Huh. Weird.
Someone hasn't liked having an afternoon nap, maybe.
Huh. Weird. Jin wishes Jin attuned to those boots because Jin would be sticking nose all up in it.
Probably nothing, though.
I mean, is it ever nothing?
Well, no, is the answer to that question. It's never nothing.
But what if it was nothing and then we make it something and then somebody gets mad at us? You think we will come back here?
No.
Well, we need to come back here for... I think it's best not to ruffle any furs.
The saying is ruffle any feathers.
I know, but do you see any feathers around here?
No, but you still say it for even humies.
Don't worry. I was trying to make a joke.
Cats.
Hey, Ariel, see? I made her feel like idiot.
She's very bad at jokes.
Go just puts her head down. She goes,
God, there's two of them.
rubbing off
It's
on her.
literally Jin's feeling enabled right now.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone is in any danger around here. Everyone seems happy.
As happy as people can be doing farming things, Jin doesn't think Jin could do that. It's like too much grass.
A lot of work, too, I've heard. Very little sleep. I appreciate my sleep.
Jin likes sleep too.
Should we-
Also, not mud.
No, yeah. Well, if a mud bath goes a long way. Gets all the mites out of your scales, you know?
I've not had mud bath before. It is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is good.
It's very nice. Very refreshing.
Perhaps I will try.
Usually, not in a cold, rocky place. You need somewhere a bit warmer.
Oh, like on Chuk.
Yes. What's that?
On Chuk, the home of the orcs. Very warm all the time.
Oh yeah, I guess so. If you find the right people to feel comfortable, having a nice bath with.
But it's mud. It's not bad.
It's good. It's quite a when you use the right minerals, not just like any old city mud. That's bad for you.
Wait. Jin was told mud. Now there are minerals. Where is this going, Quildick? Jin is confused.
Some nice bit of charcoal. Some nice just nice
Jin needs charcoal.
Clean dirt. Gets in all your nooks and crannies.
Jin does not want nooks and crannies.
Oh, it's inevitable. You're going to get some.
I'm interested. I would try.
Jin just doesn't get it. There were no mud baths where Jin was from except mud puddles.
Maybe it is lizard thing.
Maybe.
Well, anyone can try it. It's not just a lizard thing.
Okay.
If we find one, I'll show it to you. It's a real good time.
Okay, that sounds good.
Jin does need charcoal.
Should we
And herbs.
make our
What
way back
for?
to the caravan then, or?
Is there anybody selling anything around here? They probably won't have what Jin wants, but maybe.
I mean, herbs. It's a farm. Surely.
That's what Jin was hoping for. Jin needs herbs. And incense. And charcoal.
I've got incense in my pocket here.
How much incense does you have, Quildick?
I have one lot.
Jin needs like 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs. It's a lot.
I've got the incense. And I'm not really
For the
using it
purpose of find familiar, would would one lot of incense be enough?
Probably need 10 lots of incense.
Jin needs like 9 more, probably, maybe. Just not 100% sure. Just been told like 10 gold worth of these things.
Oh, you should have told me. We have lots of incense back at the church.
Ah, fuck. Turn around, everybody. No, we'll not make that happen.
I think there is a Church of Monaghan in Wolford. Maybe they might have some incense for you to buy.
Maybe. Also, like, magic people with, like, magic stuff to sell. Oh, Jin can get more pages for the book and get the special dumb ink that does the stuff. And then Jin can transcribe the scrolls. And then we have them forever.
Ooh.
Jin wants to do this.
Good thing we're going to a big magical place. Well, look, let's ask around for the herbs at least.
Yes. Might be able to get a good deal.
You can see that towards near the farmhouse, there is like a little barn where it looks like there's a bunch of horses and carts and that sort of thing, and there seems to be loading them up with some of the vegetables that have been grown, some strange looking mountain fruits, a whole range of different stuff in here. And there's one particular catfolk with a very heavy fur coat and a straw hat. Turns around as you approach and says, welcome. Would you like to browse my wares?
Hello. His name is Jin. This is Ariel. This is Quildick. And that asshole is Zen. Question. You have many things selling here. What is the mountain fruit like?
The mountain fruit is beautiful, especially this time of year. It thrives in winter. Would you like to try?
Huh. Hey, Ariel, do you want to try as well?
Okay.
Okay, yes, please. 2.
Make that 3.
Oh, 3.
I mean, I just had a smoothie, but that smoothie was delicious, so if it's the same thing.
All right. 3. Hands over one to all of you. Says, on the house.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
It kind of looks like like a dragon fruit. It kind of looks like that, except it's like a kind of like a pine coney type exterior, like brown and sort of scaly, very barky exterior to it.
Interesting.
You just like take a bite?
See Ariel's trying to bite through the shell. And Quill, you just bite straight into it, no problem with your dragonborn mouth. And it's like, it's got this strange heat behind it. Like, it's actually feels... it's a very strange tasting flesh. It's like a melon cinnamon like combination. It is very odd. But it kind of really... It kind of really warms the soul as you eat it.
Huh.
Perfect.
Oh.
Exactly what I wanted.
Interesting taste.
Yes, it is lovely.
Do not like it?
Would you like mine, Jin?
Okay, Jin will have yours. Jin is sorry. Do you want a different thing?
No,
maybe.
No, it's good. It's just not my thing.
Oh, are there any like apples or anything like that?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Any like, I guess, normal fruits?
There's some carrots.
Do you like carrots?
The carrots are okay.
Carrots are okay. Would
I
you
would like
prefer one
carrots.
to like wash out the flavor a little bit? Okay, could we please have a carrot as well? And do you have any herbs?
Yeah, hands over a carrot. What
Here you go.
Any particular herbs you are looking for?
Jin is going to be using these herbs for like some magic stuff. So,
Would you know what a normal magic herb sort of thing would be for magic related bullshit, maybe?
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty much like the rarer, harder to find ones.
Okay.
So it says
It just says herbs. So.
well, we do have a small supply of saffron.
Huh. What would that cost?
Saffron is expensive herb. He pulls out this
Yes.
it's like a very small
Mm.
file. He's like, for this, it is 2 gold.
Is that all you have right now?
We have a few of these. How many we after?
Jin needs quite a bit, so
How many's a few?
I have 8 that I can sell.
would you be willing to sell all 8 to Jin?
Sure.
Okay, Jin can do this.
Ah, excellent. And he gathers up all these little small files and hands them over.
Taking that.
Okay, awesome. So that's 8 saffron.
Cool, Yoli.
Yeah, so
You
that's
love to see it.
16 gold's worth of herbs.
Yes.
Nice.
Cool. Not mad, not mad.
All right. Is there anything else you're interested in?
Have you ever been to Wolford?
I go there all the time.
Okay. Do you have like any landmarks or like information we should know about Wolford? We've never been there before.
Oh. Well, it is a very lovely place to go. It is a very old city. It was built quite a long time ago. One of the oldest cities in the mountain, in fact. But I would say that if you are magically inclined, it has one of the best magic schools, independent magic schools in all the land.
Jin doesn't know if Jin has time to go to school, but Jin wants to.
Well,
Oh, another question.
hmm.
Jin doesn't know if you may know this, but there was like a time, potentially a very long time ago. Jin's just trying to figure out when this was, where like dwarves were leaving the ground and going to the surface,
Yes.
and they left the underground places.
Hmm.
Do you happen to know what year that was,
Ah,
or like how long ago that was? Approximately?
From the stories, I believe that happened about 200 or 300 years ago.
Okay, thanking you very much. This is helpful to Jin.
That is fine. In fact, speaking of dwarves, if you do go to the magic school, there's actually used to be a way to access the old dwarven cities there as well.
Huh? Because we went to like a way station
Well, that is
for one of those.
that was dwarves back in those days used to do a lot of trade with folks from the surface, and that was one of their great entrances to the underground highway, was out of Wolford.
Okay. Thank you for telling Jin. This is very helpful.
Oh, you are welcome.
Okay, Ariel, did you want anything else? Did you want to try any vegetables, even though this one that you tried was bad? Sorry.
She's eating a carrot. No, it's fine, thank you.
Okay. Jin and Ariel are okay. Thank you.
It's lovely meeting you. Good luck on your
Yes,
travels.
you too.
And enjoy Wolford.
You too. Just gonna just kind of like keep sussing out places and wait for, I guess, Quill and Zan to be done, I guess, if they've got anything.
Mm. I'll say that. Can Quill have overheard that conversation, or was that like private?
You're all standing together.
We're all there. Okay. That's very interesting about the Wolford being one of the main sort of underground hubs, right?
Oh, well, the access to it, yes. They say that once upon a time, you were able to access Onan Toll directly from Wolford.
And that's an ancient city, I'm guessing?
That was one of the biggest.
Heard they've got lots of tunnels, right?
Not so much these days.
Right, what, abandoned or something? Fallen in with some sort of collapse?
When there was great wars, the dwarves were driven out from their home.
Right. And anywhere in Wolford where we can find out more about this war, you reckon?
Well,
Don't want to take up too much of your time.
the best option would probably be the library in the magic school.
Library?
Yes, great extensive library. I've been there a couple of times. Thankfully, you do not have to be a student to access the library. You just have to pay a small fee. And you can read all you want.
That's definitely intriguing. For someone who enjoys a good book.
A nerd.
Yes, a nerd.
Big nerd. Well, if you go there, I hope you enjoy it. It is full of many stories.
Beautiful. That's exactly what I'm all about, really.
Oh, lovely. Well, you'll find the academy just north of Wolford. If you get lost, just ask for directions to Grellhaven.
Grandhaven.
Grellhaven.
Grellhaven. Perfect. Thank you very much. You've been mighty helpful. She's gonna give him like a gold piece.
Oh,
Like a
thank you.
tip.
It's almost
Helpful
a month's wages.
Wow.
I mean, I just
sad.
I just paid the man like 16 months' wages in.
You see this? I opened my own farm.
Big family.
All right. Any other questions you or Zan have for the man?
Zan, do you want to? No. Should we? No, we shouldn't be nosy. Ask him about what's upstairs.
No, I'm gonna ask. What's going on upstairs? Why are they so fucking shady?
Oh, the master of the house. He's very old, and he likes his privacy, so we don't see him too much.
Bit of a shut in, huh?
Yes, you could say that.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, watch out for giants.
Giants?
We got almost wiped out by about what 3, 4 of
Speak
them.
for yourself.
We
Jim
all
was a
almost
T-Rex.
Got wiped out.
Technically, I would have been one shot, but I think too if I wasn't both cold resistant and a werewolf, so like we would have both been kind of fucked. No, crit resistant. Sorry, that's it. Crit resistant.
Crit resistant.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we all 3 of us almost got wiped out.
Jin was
If all
fine.
3 of us almost got
Jin
wiped
was a
out.
T-Rex. A Tyrannosaurus Jin.
Be on the lookout. She's like trying to stop Jin from talking.
Oh, that is very strange.
Big clawed hand, just like
giants have not been aggressive or anything like that in quite some time. The fact that you were attacked is very strange.
See, I thought so. But then I asked a man we were traveling with, and he said it was normal.
Well, what sort of giants?
Ettins and the big goat and the
Oh.
frost giant.
Yes, Ettins are, well, they're a very large pest. Put it that way.
Huh.
But frost giant, that's the strange part.
Yeah, it was like giving commands and stuff. It's like, whoa, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, okay, we do that.
It's very strange indeed. I can't give a good reason, but thank you for the tip. We will watch out.
Yes.
Make sure that things are fine.
Things get unusually cold. Well, I mean, it's cold here anyway, but unusually so.
Yes. Yes, well, we'll keep an eye out. We have noticed some... I swear some cattle have been going missing lately. I don't know. We have a lot of them, and every day it seems like we count one or two less. So strange. Maybe the giants are coming in the night to get us.
Unless, like, your master dude is totally a vampire or something and he's eating the cattle, but that's like,
That would be a crazy story if you're all run by a vampire.
Yes, I think so. And I think that we would notice maybe teeth marks or something.
Yeah.
I think someone's been reading one too many stories.
We do enjoy a good story.
Is there
Anyway.
anything else I can do with?
Well, I think I'm good for now, unless. What are we? No, all right. I think I'm good. Unless you're selling pan flutes miraculously.
No, we don't grow those here.
Just a heads up, by the way, Jin's gonna start trying to attune to the wand of war magic.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I can say if you wanted to do that, you had 8 hours in the caravan. So,
Oh yeah, easy, cool. Cool.
All right, no doubt. Yeah, all right. Well,
No.
that's me done then.
Right, well, it was nice to meet you, travelers, and yes, good luck in Wilford and Grailhaven. Hopefully, you enjoy your time there.
Oh, we will. We're planning on, finding a lot out. Hopefully.
Oh, lovely. And look, if you are ever traveling through the mountains and you need a place to stay, it might not be a 5-star experience, but you're welcome to stay in one of the barns anytime you wish.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's kind of you.
All right. Have a good day. And he goes back to tending to his animals and carts and that sort of thing behind him. You can see at this point the sun is definitely starting to set behind the mountains. It's starting to get quite cold as well.
Okay. Well, Jin is happy with the herbs and stuff that Jin now has, so not mad at all. All in all, a great success.
A grave of success! All right.
Did you want to look at anything else, Ariel?
No, this is a bit chilly.
Oh, okay. We hurry then.
Okay. You'll head back to the caravan. As you can see,
Are there any cows as I walk back to the caravan?
yeah, shitloads of cows around the farm. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to the cow and I'm gonna lean on the fence to the nearest cow.
Yeah, it's like one of those. What are they? The Highland
Oh yeah, the
cows,
really hairy
or the
ones.
big hairy, with the big horns. Or
Is it
the
a
balls with
big
the horns.
big ginger cow?
Yeah.
Oh yes, perfect.
And as you sort of get up to the fence and like lean on it, and talk to them, you see, well, not talk to them, look at them. One of them just lifts up and goes,
Well, you say that. I will cast Speak with Animals. So I got that. And I'm gonna say, you're have you been here long? I know that sounds like a pickup line, but I'm just passing by.
"Oh, hey!
Oh, I get it, because you're a cow, you eat hay. Good job.
You can talk to me?
Well, yes, I can.
For the rest of you, you just hear Quill go up and start talking to a cow and just goes, Oh, that's so cool.
It is. Well, I like to think that everyone has something to say, and I like to put in the time. I've heard from your other two-legged furred friend over there that have you noticed any of your fellow herd mates gone missing?
Oh, sometimes.
Do they come back?
No.
Do you know why?
The bears?
The bears. How big are the bears?
Big.
I mean, you're a pretty stocky old beast, aren't you?
Yeah.
You don't try and horn them off.
No.
No. Bears, you just let the bear come in and take your friends.
Not much I can do.
You try, rally up your mates and have a good, revolt against the bears.
Okay.
Against the bears only. Leave the poor cat person alone. Do they come from the forest or do they come from the house upstairs? The bears?
That way. And he sort of looks off away from the house towards the wilderness.
Okay. All right. Well, that staves my concerns about the house being full of bears then.
No bears in the house.
All right. Well, how's about I go and tell the nice man to look out for bears for you? What do you say to that?
Okay.
All right. She'll go and just blasé, not even making a big deal out of it. She's going to be like, he says it was the bears from the wilderness that's taken all the cattle.
Oh, thank you for the information. I'll be making sure that we have someone on watch at nighttime now.
All right. Perfect. Good. He didn't seem to care, but, cows are a little bit slow sometimes.
Yes. The cows, yes.
Anyway, see you
Wait,
later.
say face, no.
I was like, is the lizard okay?
Technically not a lizard because he's dragonborn, which means it's a humanoid dragon hybrid. Jin does not know what the fuck happened in Quildick's ancestry, but somebody fucked a dragon. That's what happened, really. It could have been a lizard, maybe, but not important. Quildick is, how to put nicely, is Quildick, really. Always a bit on the crazy side, Jin guesses. Hey, Quildick.
You okay? No, we need to go.
Hey, Quildick.
Come on.
Quildick. Quill. You okay?
What? Yes, I'm fine.
You sure you're not loopy?
I was worried about the cows. He said the cows have gone missing.
Okay, yeah, but you said the cow said the words.
The cow did say the words.
You look over.
Moo. Yes.
Straight from the cow's mouth. It's the bears.
The cow is saying moo.
Again, I tried to make a joke. Don't worry about it. Come on. You know the old saying?
But
straight from the horse's mouth, and wasn't talking to a horse.
But you're saying the cow is saying words. But the cow is saying moo.
Yes, the cow does say moo. But if you learn to listen to things, take them seriously.
Jin is listening very intently, and all Jin hears is moo.
Yeah, but if you notice the inflictions of the moon, gets the mood across.
Yeah.
It's the mood across. Don't worry about it.
Will you be sad if Jin shanks Quill in Quill's sleep?
Are you asking
Jin
me?
won't actually do it. Sorry?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. It's joke, do not worry.
Oh. Someone really needs to tell you all what jokes are. Like what do you call a camel with 3 humps? Pregnant. That is joke.
Frankie appreciates.
God damn it.
Just the biggest, dumbest grin. Jin appreciates this joke. Jin will use this joke maybe, somehow.
Tell more. You have more jokes?
What do you call a bunch of witches who live together? Broommates.
I fucking love these. God damn it, I hate it so much. I hate how much I love these.
Huh. Jin likes these. Tell more on the way home. Wolford.
Okay, I will.
You all gather back into the caravan and start heading out into the night, following the path to Wolford.
Hey!
On the journey, can someone roll a d12 for me, please?
I'm gonna say that's cocked because it fucking hit this. 6.
6. Okay.
Oh, for a split second there, I thought I only had 1 first level spell slot. I was like, don't tell me I wasted my first level spell slot! I'm talking to a cow! But I didn't. It's all good.
Alright. Cool. So, on the way to Wolford, the caravan's travelling, twisting and turning through some roads as the weather started to turn from like a light snowfall to a heavy rainfall. And you start to hear some thunder clashing in the sky. The thunder seems like it's getting closer to the caravan as you're all trying to get some sleep. And before long, you start to hear very faintly some voices. Loud, booming voices. As spellcasters, you recognize that this is the sounds of people casting spells. And the thunder that you were hearing are likely the result of these spells being cast.
Is it in common? Like, is it just like a lightning bolt?
Typically spells, especially older spellcasters, would be using other languages. Typically something like Abyssal, Infernal, Sylvan, one of the ancient tongues that have more power behind them than common.
True, yeah.
And all of a sudden, the carts come to a sudden halt.
Question, by the way, would we have taken a rest at all during the time, do you reckon?
Yes. Well, you would have had a long rest at some point during your journey.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. Thank you.
So come to a sudden halt as you can hear the sounds of heavy rain beating down on top of the caravans.
This isn't exactly what I meant by a mud bath.
Jin doesn't like this.
Should we stay put on?
Jin
Check it out.
speaks Celestial and Elvish. Are any of the spells or anything in those possibly?
Celestian Elvish? No.
Okay.
Do we
that's
recognize the voices? Is it our friends casting the spells?
No. It was
This is some
basically
weird magic shit.
the sound of, it's like the sounds of distant shouts, so it's very hard to even make out any inflections in tone or voice. Or anything like that. Who's Rhoda?
Well,
Go
Should
on.
one of us get out and see what's happening, or do you want to just wait? Trying to yell over the rain.
Jin's
That
gonna
shit
stick
loud.
their head out and try and see if anybody's like outside the cart or anything like that.
So you open up the back doors to the caravan, have a bit of a look around. There's no one immediately because you are on the third caravan. There's no one immediately, no movement you can see just from poking your head out.
Jin would know where the beer baron is.
Yes, Beer Baron. From the time you spent with him so far, is always at the front cart.
How far up ahead is that?
So it's about 90 feet away from where you are.
Hello, beer baron. This is Jin. We can hear lots of the magic bullshit. What is happening? Come in. Please provide us a message.
Oh, that's a neat trick. We're stopped because we saw some flashing. Some strange flashing up ahead with some voices shouting. No, I don't want to sound like an idiot, but it might be maybe a couple of wizards. I don't know. They don't seem to like each other very much.
Definitely sounds like people having some beef. Huh.
I can't see much. The rain is very heavy.
Should we? Wait, no, I can't hear this conversation.
Is there another way we can go around or like try to be safe?
Well, this is the only path, I'm afraid. If you want to scout ahead and see what is up, it would be pretty easy to hide in the weather like this.
Jin hates this idea. Jin is going up. Okay.
Alright. You going up by yourself, or is anyone joining Jin as she does this?
Okay, Jin's gonna do some stealth shit.
I
Wish
mean,
Jin luck.
I'm not exactly the stealthiest one, but if you need backup,
Suppose we let her stealth ahead and we'll
Brothers,
trail
I
behind.
have phased from the material plane. For that was a natural 20 plus 9.
Another natural 20. Jesus Christ.
Zan and Quill are just like, just let her do her thing.
Hey, where the fuck did
Just-
you go?
Yeah.
Jin is going to stealth. Just Krill, just like, yeah, I'm not really that stealthy.
Skyrim style, just where did she go?
Bucket on head.
Yeah. Alright, so stealthing up ahead by yourself with a roll of 29. Okay.
I'm feeling confident.
So
I'm hoping.
you start to you make your way like off the road into the wilderness a little bit, like just to get some cover from the natural trees and shrubbery and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
And you start moving towards these flashes of light that you're seeing, and these booming voices shouting incantations back and forth at one another, before eventually, with one large final eruption of this bright white light, the voices stop, and so does the flashing. As this heavy rain pounds down upon the ground, and you're sneaking your way through the bushes. You hear the sounds of two voices now talking to each other. One of them sounds very broken, very weak. And you hear another one say, now what were the languages you speak again?
I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
Abyssal common.
I can use comprehend languages, but that takes an action in 10 minutes.
I'd say after 10 minutes, Quill would start getting worried too.
I also don't know how long we've got.
I mean, comprehend language, you can cast it using a spell slot, and that'll be an instantaneous effect.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'll just go.
Yeah, so it's an action or 10 minutes if you cast it ritually.
Okay, cool.
Now,
Cool. I thought.
Does
okay,
comprehend languages have a verbal component, though?
It does. Verbal somatic material.
All right. So just bear in mind that to cast it with a verbal component, it is a power word you say from your mouth. It's not subtle. Like, it's not like, comprehend languages. It's like, comprehend languages.
Is that what a power word means? You have to say it with oomph.
Yeah.
Can we suggest that I've done it as part of the stealth, or would I have to try and stealth again for it?
Well, it's one thing. Unfortunately, stealthing won't really make too much of an impact. It will still be very loud.
You just imagine Jin going like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck you saying?"
So unless one of these figures rolls really bad on their perception check, considering you're in heavy rain, so they would have a bit of a disadvantage to hear you. It's up to you.
Fuck around, find out. Let's do this, team.
Do it.
You gonna do it?
Spell slot has been used.
All right.
We're committed to the bit.
All right. So you cast your spell. And you hear and understand the language being spoken. And you hear one of the voices say, Why? Why are you doing this? Well, it's quite simple, really. I have outgrown this association. My goals are mine alone now. I have things I need to do. The Storven must pay for what they've done. But there are other ways. This is not the only path. Using violence to fight violence creates a never-ending cycle. Surely you can see reason. You can see why this is a mistake. Storven do not understand subtlety. They only understand action. And action I will bring.
I would have kept moving up. Can I see them?
Roll another stealth check.
Oh, stealth check. Wish me luck. It's a 16 plus 6.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So you keep moving up relatively quietly. And before long you see the first figure. One that's standing up, wearing a very dark cloak, in a deer skull mask.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who doesn't seem to notice you.
Fuck.
What do?
Can I whisper a message, or am I too far up ahead?
You are. I would say you are still just within range to send a message to the beer baron. Unless your friends have come forward, like up to his level. Like if you guys have exited the caravan you're in and moved up to the beer baron, then yes, you can send a message to your friends. If not, the beer baron will be the only one that's in range.
Well,
Beer Baron, tell my friends it is the Deer Skull Man's. He's very strong.
I don't know what that means, but I'll tell them.
Am I able to see the second person at all?
Not unless you keep moving up.
Do it.
Yeah, commit to the build soon.
All right.
That seems fucking cursed because it was another 16. I'm scared.
All right.
But I'll take it 16 plus 6.
All right.
16 plus 9, sorry. Why did I say 6?
Oh. So we'll point out that as you were moving forwards, there is a bit of fog in the atmosphere as well as rain, and the fog and the obscurity between you and this and the deer skull mask is getting more and more thinned out as the fog in the distance to this figure he might be speaking to is becoming thinned out as well. And as you are walking up on approach, you're still moving relatively silently. And he still does not seem to notice you.
Can I see that second person at all?
Yes.
I can.
You can see their feet, and you can see the bottom
feet.
of their robes.
Okay. How far away would they be from me?
They are about 30 feet away from you. The man
Okay.
in the skull mask is about 10 feet away from you.
Oh, fuck. That is a lot closer than I was.
Hoping. Oh, man. Fuck around. Find out. I could stealth attack this man. Oh.
But I'm not feeling confident on that one.
Well, you hear him say,
So
I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean for it to end this way. But you left me no choice. I hope that you find peace in whatever life you go to.
yeah.
and you can see it as he mutters an incantation.
Oh, fuck. No.
And this portal opens up next to him.
Next to him?
Next to the man in the skull mask.
Okay.
And he walks through this deep orange portal and
Okay, the second that portal is gone, no more stealth. Just rush over to this guy. Potion of greater healing at the ready.
Right.
I'll give him one of mine.
Okay, so
Hi, Login's name is Jean. Jean helps you with her. Okay, drink this now.
just before that happens,
Okay.
cutting back over to the others, the beer baron comes up to Zan and Quill and says,
Jin said something about a man in a deer mask. Does that mean anything to you?
In a what? She's just
Yeah,
gonna,
what?
she's gonna push, like, aggressively grab his shoulder where it's short, like, probably not meaning to be quite so aggressive, and just push him out the way. Just run in whatever direction he was coming from, which I'm assuming is the front.
yeah. So you start running. Zan, you're following as well?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You start running. Ariel jumps out, a bit confused, but starts following you guys anyway. Runs out. And as you start running, cut back over to Jin. And Jin, you walk up to the figure that's in front of you with the healing potion at the ready. And you recognize the figure. A golden dragonborn man you met
Oh,
2 days
she!
before.
Mm.
Drink, 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 drink,
So as you go to feed it to him, you can see that the potion goes in and he coughs up bile as the potion has turned to black sludge in his mouth.
Oh God.
And he says,
You. I recognize you. The healing won't work. Magic. Dark magic. You have to warn the others. The Enclave has been betrayed. The Enclave has...
No. Stay with Jin. Stay with Jin. Jin is not bad. Jin swears.
and he's completely limp. As you can see that his wounds have started eating him.
Ugh.
The wounds from his magic are spreading like a dark, sickly plague magic, completely eating him from the inside out.
What the fuck?
Are we approaching
Quill,
at this point?
Zan, and Ariel run up to find
Can I-
Jin hunched over this figure on the ground.
What the fuck are you doing, Warren?
Sorry, Cat's just.
What happened? What happened?
Can
What
I try and do
happened?
like an Arcana check or something like that,
Mm.
and try and figure out what this magic might be? If it's like a necromancy, or if it's a curse, maybe, or try and suss it.
Yeah, sure. You can roll an Arcana check to identify the magic.
That was a 14 plus 5.
14 plus 5, 19.
Yeah.
It looks like some sort of necromantic energy that has been imbued with a disease of some kind.
Quill's. Well, first she looks behind to check that Zan and the others are still behind her.
Yeah.
In a panic,
Zan and
So-
Ariel are there, yeah.
they're there. You two keep watch. Maybe, make sure that there's no one who's gonna come and.
No,
Stab us in the
he's
back.
gone.
No, he's not gone.
No,
She's gonna run up, do like a power slide.
no. The
Jim-
guy with the deer mask is gone.
Oh
He's,
no!
he's
gives-
gone.
Who gives a flying, flaming
No, Quill. No, Quill.
figure about him?
Stop.
Are you okay? Did he hurt you?
Jin is fine. Jin just tried to help, but this is some necro shit. Jin couldn't help. Jin gave him healing potion and it didn't make anything better. Probably hurt a little bit more.
Quill's gonna crack her knuckles and be like, right, no, this isn't happening again. And she's gonna try cast
No.
lesser restoration on him.
As your divine energy erupts out from your hands, you can see that it actually harms him
What?
and starts eating away at his corpse even more.
No! This is gonna envy the one disease. It's not a. It's a dark.
Ariel grabs her staff and says, "Revivify!"
No.
and nothing happens. And
Why does
as
she's angry?
the three of you standing around this corpse in the freezing rain, frustrated and with so many questions running through your mind, that is where we're going to end the session.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Fuck.
I had a feeling you might think me like that. It'd be like, well, this is disease, but I have a feeling it's not a normal, it's not hypothermia.
Yeah. So, that is the session for today.
Rude!
Fucking dear motherfucker.
Not
All
our
the
boy.
lore,
Yeah.
the lore and the items and yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kill off my favorite NPC. How dare you?
Mari, stop.
Oh, I felt so bad, Rosie, with you drawing him all week. Like, I don't know why I'm obsessed with drawing him. I love this guy. I'm drawing him so much. I'm like, oh, Rose.
Now you
Anyway,
can draw mementos, Rosie, you know? Keep him alive in your smart.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But yes, thank you all for a good session. I know that ran a bit later than what we were planning to. Sorry.
That's all right.
I keep getting lost track of time with these things. I just have so much
Oh,
fun.
Rosie, that's sick.
Hell yeah.
What I was
Hell yeah,
doodling.
girl. That's
I love it.
amazing.
Angie.
Yes.
Angie.
It's
Very
Angie.
Yeah. And big thank you to our new follower as well, the Royal Magus. Thanks for getting involved in the chat and that sort of thing. We hope to see you around next time. We'll be running a rerun of this tomorrow night as we normally do stream on a Friday night. But yeah, like I said, things got in the way. I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who watched our most recent episode as well, because we were so close to getting 100 views on that one video. And I've been watching it religiously all week. It got me really excited. But yes, I hope you had fun tonight. And we'll be back. We'll probably be back next week to do something weird on a Wednesday night as we normally do. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks on a Friday night to pick up on the next chapter of this D&D adventure. But for now, thank you all again for watching. Thank you everyone for playing. I had a really good time. And I hope you did too. And
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
we'll see you guys really soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.